Yep.
Yeah, face ass. Big money en route. Big cash.
Hey, man. I think I'm about to show face while it's still 2 zeros behind that 11.
Hey, might as well.
Uh, what it be like? What it be like?
Kevin trying to get the best of me, huh? Kevin trying to get the best of me. Somebody take a picture at a time. Okay, there we go.
Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, man. What a day, you know?
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Right.
Big money around.
Right. Yeah, man. What a day. What a day. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, man, where the energy just out the gate already where it's supposed to be, you know?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man. It's good, man.
It feels really good.
It do though, man. You know?
Lands in the library.
Hell yeah, man. I'm in the hair salon.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, man.
No, let me share that thing on out. Let me share that thing on out for
Yeah,
we
man.
get going.
Share that thing. Let's share that thing and let it rock, you know?
We out here.
Hold on. Let me hop on it too. Hey. Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Look at that.
You know what's funny is I'm posting early with it's not really early, it's really on time.
Yeah, man. Like anytime I start off a day and I'm just richer for no really apparent reason, it just like it do bring a different energy.
Yeah, you feel better.
Yeah, man. It's like damn.
You feel better about everything. You're like, oh shit, money.
Yeah, you know, like I mean, waking up is a blessing, and then
Right.
you know, then you get another financial blessing for just you know.
I, I think the order goes like health, money. Like it feels like if I wake up and I'm healthy and health for my family
Yeah,
and then money, oh man, shit lit, bro.
absolutely, absolutely.
What titties is somewhere in there.
Titties pretty high. Titties pretty high up. But the titties sure look better when you got some money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, BT, look, check your Instagram message.
All right, let me go look right now.
Yo, man, I like the third that.
Oh, I saw. Oh, I definitely saw. Yeah, man. I'm yeah, it's a good time. Let me check in with this faculty real quick. Yeah, what's good, y'all? What's good? What's good in the faculty?
Mike, you check your message, Mike. Your Instagram
right now. I'm looking right now. I ain't seen this before.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Man, we got some stuff to talk about, man. We definitely got. I guess we got to talk about this J. Cole verse, which is. Did y'all hear it?
Absolutely.
about the LA Leakers, the freestyle.
Yeah.
What else? Goddamn.
Yeah, man, I like that. I like what you're doing right now. When you throw out the topics.
Yeah.
We'll cross the path of early. I like that.
Yeah, I know we will. I definitely got to touch this hoop shit because there's a lot going on.
It's like a table of contents.
You gotta touch it. You gotta touch that all the basketball stuff. I feel like I'm missing something major though.
Oh, the governor in Cleveland or Ohio.
Right,
Okay,
right.
Yeah.
Put everybody in the lotto. Right.
Okay, yeah, big lotto talk. Let me see. Big lotto. I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, man. Hey man, it's good to see y'all, brothers, man.
Oh man, the same. You know, man, and I don't care if I'm richer and it's split 3 ways. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the point.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah.
What you got? What you got?
Yeah, that Joe Budden podcast, man. That's gotta touch that.
Oh man, so I got a good feeling of what happened. I knew some lead up, but I just heard about it. I didn't hear it in real time.
It's really interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's really interesting. I feel like there's some context lost somewhere in there, but you know, I'll tell y'all after the intro.
Okay, yeah. That felt like a sign. Okay, man. But
You said you'll tell us after the show, like off air.
No, he didn't say after the show.
I said after the intro.
He said after this. He said after this. Welcome everybody back to University, episode 38 in your face.
On time, T. Roberts.
On the dime.
On the dot.
Oh, did you send him the link?
Yes, he emailed it.
Hey man, I send him the link every week. Bobby.
Okay.
Every week, y'all. Yo, Mikey Winfield here.
Yeah, BT Kingsley, man.
And Lance Woods. What was you talking about, BT?
Yeah.
Dive on in.
Man, the Joe Budden podcast, bro. So anybody who's been paying attention, the Joe Budden podcast, one of the most popular podcasts on the planet. It had they had like a hiccup a few months back where, you know, some time had to be taken off in between the podcasts. Circle back, kind of cleared the air on air, you know, just giving the fans like a kind of explanation with some love and some energy. And it's over now. That version of it is over. Joe Budden will clearly still be doing podcasts, but he definitely fired Rory. And I've seen a couple of things. The podcast hasn't dropped yet, but I think it's very interesting because there's like snippets coming out. Because I think Joe posted it and he took it down. So like people have clips of him firing Rory for sure. I don't think he fired Maul, but knowing Maul probably left. They were probably synonymous with each other. Which is really interesting because if you fan or not a fan of Joe Budden, I'm a fan of independence and ownership, right? And he has been singing those praises for a while, has been able to elevate the brand to make sure that a lot of stuff was good in that space. And somewhere things got confusing and lost and money and...
Amen. Here's the clip I heard. I heard a clip where he was going off about this is what I bring to it, and this is why I get this much. This is what you bring to it, and this is why you get that much.
Yes.
And I can see how people would be hurt, and I can see the truth in it too. But it's business is a raw game sometimes, you know.
I think like, okay, let's all be clear. It's called the Joe Budden Podcast. When you look at those three entities, we look at Joe Budden as the star, right? Like Joe Budden has a history and a legacy of the public eye, right? He's done enough in the public eye where we are familiar with him. He starts a podcast with his friends. A lot of the deals and or attention is there because of Joe. And then that second part, what you're talking about, Mike, feels like a balancing out of that energy. Like, yo, listen, I'm Joe Budden, so there's certain deals that are going to come to the table because I'm Joe Budden, and within that, I need you guys are welcome. Listen, y'all are a part of this. If y'all want to bring stuff to the table, then those percentages will be different. Which seemed like a fair, like, go get your commission type thing in between that. And I just that's where it gets interesting. It's just like, to my understanding, what happens is when the Spotify deal comes through before Joe blows it up, he gave everybody big raises, and they asked for the numbers for what was actually made, and he was like, "Nigga, no, like that's not what we're doing. Like, are you happy with the numbers that you're getting? Okay, cool. Then here's your raise." I don't know.
So, interesting part about the Joe Budden podcast is it's a few things. So let's talk about when the first breakup not breakup. That's what I was looking for. The first when they took a break, like when Rory and Mal left for a few weeks, and then Ice and Ish replaced them.
Yes.
And nothing stopped.
Yes.
So now you lose all of your leverage for anything you're talking about. It's like, oh, you see that this train keeps going, whether we're on it or not.
Yes.
So once that happens, that's already tough, right? Because, and we've seen this happen before, because Joe created Everyday Struggle over there with academics at Complex.
Yeah.
And Joe left, and then Everyday Struggle fell apart.
Yeah.
And then the Joe Budden podcast arises. And even the position of how Mal got there was the same way. It was like there was some a woman on there. I forgot her name.
Yeah.
And Mal sat there and never got up. But the consistent is people are interested in Joe Budden.
Yes, and the Ice and Ish show kept going after him, and even after Roy and Mal were back, he was like, "No, I just do 2 shows."
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Now a lot of people who I know like Ice and Ish better.
They're definitely more active. Very often, Rory and Mal would get quiet and listen, and you got to let Budden do Budden. Like, you got to let him go on those rants and tangents. But they were even more active within the conversation. It just felt like they just seemed more conversational.
Well, see, I don't listen to the podcast, so this is if my friends telling me this. They saying the one thing you can tell is that Joe kind of respects them more. So the conversation flows different because there's a different level of respect that he has for Ice and Ish versus Rory and Mal, for whatever that means. I don't know, because I don't frequent the show. But
oh, man, it was 2 different podcasts. It's like it was 2 different. It was like Joe at the head, and then 2 different energies. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna stay like that. This felt like the time that he had them on was such a sensitive time that it was allowing the audience to kind of understand and or know them, or like it felt more like that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think there's truth to the respect thing, because the power dynamic seemed different. Like the way he addressed them, and maybe he just had more on-air conversations with the Rory and the Mal or whatever, you know? So the power dynamic was different. Whereas with them, was it equal? No, but it wasn't disrespectful. He was disrespectful.
First time ever. First time ever. First time ever in podcast history. First time ever. First time ever in the chat, damn it. Let's figure out our terms and conditions right now, because I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page.
I like this.
Mikey called and said, "Hey man, let's do like a podcast collective together." It was us 3 with Tony in rotation as much as possible. Lance has done work to help grow this. I've done work to help grow this. Mike has done work to help grow this. As far as I'm concerned, in my brain, it's us. Like we are an entity equally, right?
I feel
Like
no different. Continue. I feel absolutely the same. Continue.
Which is different than if after we're going for a few years, if Mikey is in a elevated position and then comes back and be like, no, it's the Mikey Winfield podcast, and you guys, it's Mikey Winfield, and these are the Temptations. Like, it's like that's a different entity. Like I feel like they might have missed that. We would talk about all the numbers because we have made a concerted effort to do this together from the same, place. You know what I mean? Like it's equal footing here.
What is to be said about that? The title of it being the Joe Budden podcast. You know what I'm saying? So this is Joe Budden's show. It's in the title.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, from what I understand about Maul is big on
respect,
and I'm principled and all of those things. So from what I understand, Joe and Maul were friends.
Roommates.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So a part of it is like you looking like, why you keep siding with this white boy that you don't really know like that?
So you didn't see the episode there, and
no.
Joe said that. Joe said while Roy's sitting there on the cleaning the air, airing everything out, because basically after they had whatever discussion they had, they literally said that Joe was like, I don't see a world where you should ever take Rory's side. He said, I don't see it. He was like, I don't understand the world where you would hilarious.
Hold on. He said this. I got Tony on speakerphone. He said we was 3 minutes late. That's all.
Niggas was 2 or 3 minutes late, nigga.
Nah, I got the photo proof. We was already talking.
On screen, faces and everything, music.
I ain't talking to you, Crooked City.
I keep thinking the city's straight. It looks straight. It's still crooked.
It looks straight to me.
What time did I get in?
10:58.
Fucking lying.
I got a picture of that too.
Send me that. I swear to God, you got proof of that. I got $50. I'm cash out somebody.
Yeah. Big check.
I'm at the house.
Oh, hop on. We sent you the link. Stop playing.
No, I ain't.
Come on, Bobby Brown.
Come on, what you got to do your hair?
You emailed me or text me?
He emailed it to you.
I'm check my email.
All right.
All right, bet. Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic because I feel like they just missed it, man. They at some point in time, y'all gotta know. I think familiarity breeds disrespect. It's Joe Budden, y'all. It's Joe Budden. It's okay. It's Joe Budden. Everybody that's working on the Alex Thomas show, it's Alex Thomas. Everybody on the Corey Holcomb show, it's Corey Holcomb, bro. Everybody on the on Earthquake show, it doesn't matter. If you got to understand that when somebody's calling you to help, bro. I mean, like, I think people have a problem with being workers. If anything, Rory and or Maul should have started their own podcast. That's how you leverage it. That's where the money is. The money you're looking for out of this podcast, that's where it's at.
Yo, man, at this point, that might be their only hope if they strike right now and it turns into the Bash Joe podcast.
The Fuck Joe Budden podcast?
Man, that's what they should call it. And they get all the numbers. And then eventually they transition into what they actually want to talk about. I think
I get all the opposite sponsors. They don't work with Cash App. They only work with Venmo. That's funny. They go back to Spotify. Sorry, Spotify. We didn't agree with nothing that nigga was talking about. Yeah, stop.
So, man, a lot of times, though, man, you notice there's truth in humor. Like, man, we can laugh about that, but if you're talking about really scoring some cash, that might be
Yeah.
it. That might be the way.
That's the move.
That might be the move.
It's funny how money be changing things, man. Money be changing shit. I know. Go ahead.
No. I was telling my boy about Joe Budden. I don't think Joe Budden be wrong a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be unnecessary.
Oh yeah, his delivery is always. But I be just chalking that up to New York shit. All New Yorkers talk like that, as far as I'm concerned.
I absolutely agree, but I think that's also what so many people are tuning in for. Like, man, you could watch the regular news anywhere, but if you want something just unnecessary,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, yes, unnecessary, but unnecessary towards my friends.
Right.
Yeah, man, it looked like he had mental health.
Well, we know Joe Budden talks about that all the time, but he also the way he delivers always is the same. Like, even when I'm going on, okay. Roy was talking about Maul was talking about, in one of the things he said, yo, listen, there's no world when I say some what's going on with the podcast, and you say that's none of your business. I was like, yeah, that does make it weird, because even if I'm not going to tell you the numbers on the books, there is a way to communicate what the moves are to your friends that you've been here with for a very long time. Even when it's like, I'm not showing you the books. It's like, but yeah, nigga, because you start showing people the books, and if you ain't paying everybody, then you don't need to see the books. You don't need to, if you're not paying for anything, then you don't need to see the books. If Joe's paying for everything.
That's across the board, man, in a lot of ways. I feel that way when we go out to dinner and Stepman picks up and reads the check. I'm like, there's no reason for you to read this. Like, why do you want to know how much we about to pay for you? So I think, man, I absolutely agree.
If you ain't gonna put it on your chicken strips, then sit the fuck down.
Why you looking? Right.
Yes, nigga, the extra ranch was extra.
Yes. And you got 3 of them bitches with no regard for other people were paying for it.
Didn't think about it.
Yo, when y'all go out to eat, Stepman on the vegan vegetarian tip too?
Well, sometimes he old enough to pretty much do what he want to do. So when we go out, pretty much no. There's just times he'll do it. If he's here at the house and we cooking, it's 100%, unless he gets his own food, which is rare. But if he we out to dinner, nah, man, he trying to get steak, and we got to watch him chewing it for an hour, man. So, nah, man.
Meanwhile, that salad go down fast. You hear me?
Man, it just slide through.
Mushrooms and chickpeas.
Yeah, man. What is it called? How about this quinoa?
Yeah, what is it called, nigga? You gotta know. You don't know.
Forgetting. It's hard to pronounce.
I know the fuck don't know.
Because it's spelled with a Q. That's what throw you off.
Every time though.
Yeah, Q's are overrated for sure. Right. Q's are super overrated. Yeah, man. It's just I hate to see it though, man. I be wanting black businesses to win, man, in general. And Joe has been pushing very hard for creators and fighting for creators and creatives. And I think, oddly enough, the loss is actually a win, because Roy and Maul's position was Joe's position everywhere he ever went. Right? It's like, no, nigga, it's like wanting your value and your worth, and sometimes having to leave or quit or blow up the spot. It's just like this nigga said, Roy, you are in breach of your contract. Them niggas went to therapy.
Together, right.
They went to therapy to get the shit back right. And then Rory went and had his agents and managers, or I guess Maul or everybody, start calling and asking about the numbers. He's like, nigga, they haven't been around in 7-8 years. They not no, nigga, y'all can't see the numbers. What are we talking about? Are you happy with the contract that you have? Because you're still under contract. That's another thing, though. And Joe has said this consistently. He's like, yo, listen, I have honored every contract I've ever been in. Even though I was pissed off with Spotify, I finished the contract out.
Yo, man, it's a couple things. Don't you feel like they had to do that on their part?
Is what?
If they wanted something, it was time for them to voice it. You know, so I see doing that makes sense. Muscling it is probably not always the move if you're dealing with friends.
If you're on a contract, then you muscle it at the end of the contract. That's when it's time for renegotiations.
Yeah.
Unless you're just totally unhappy in the middle of the season, you're not gonna get a new contract. You might be on another team, but you ain't gonna get another contract. So if you just want to leave the situation, but that don't feel like that's what it is. It felt like there was it, and I'm an outside observer that's just a fan of the show. It felt like they heard Joe talking, how much they were talking. Here's the thing: if you on the Joe Budden podcast, you dying on the sword with this dude, because Joe will burn a bridge. He don't give a fuck. He was like, no, he don't care. He literally said, I don't care about burning the bridge if it's racism on the bridge. I don't give a fuck about it. Fuck it. Fuck that bridge. Fuck Spotify. Like loud and aggressive is how he says it. Not me. Spotify, we gladly have you. But
you hear that, Spotify?
Come on through, Spotify. Hey, welcome. But like, no, he yeah. So when they did it, it was just like, it felt like, I don't know, man. It's interesting, bro. It's interesting.
So do you think it's possible to move forward from that?
Together?
Yes.
I feel like they'll feel as like they didn't know who they were beginning. They're going to feel like workers. They're going to feel like, yo, he's above us. This can happen any day. And it's a lot of humility that it would take to be in that situation. And I don't know, as a man, can you walk in there every day with that feeling? And I know most scenarios, I don't think I could personally.
I think I 1000% agree with you, Mike, but that's the problem. They don't realize Joe's their boss. It's just so loose, and the life is so easy that when he says this is my life's work and everything that I've ever done is leading me to this moment, they don't get that. They're missing the levity of that understanding, and if they had it, they'd be fine. Because one of the big things was when Joe told Rory, it was just like tension, and he told Rory, don't come in for a few weeks. Like, just take some time off. Maul's thing was respect. Who are you to tell Rory not to come in? It was like, nigga, Joe Budden. and it was like, and even when in the rant that's out now, he's literally saying, since I'm not the nigga that tells niggas, Rory, you're fired, you're not welcome back, and you're in track. Because it's Joe Budden's podcast. If we got an issue on y'all understanding on whose podcast this is and who's driving this boat, this is an issue. If y'all understand, we're all in this car riding together, and sometimes every now and then I might let another nigga drive because I'm tired. But don't ever it ain't your car, nigga. It's their car. It's Joe's car.
Yo, I've been a guest star on a TV show before, and so during that, you know that the star is getting the gigantic salary and you're getting the guest star fee, and you live with that because you know it's not, what is it, favorite nations? It's not equal across the board. It's you're the guest star, and I feel like That's a problem too, man. Maybe, he throws out this money all the time and they see this and they have feelings about it. Like he's probably like, he just bought a jet. Meanwhile, they on E, like just something. And I don't think they broken nothing, but when you see he's making all this money, they just put themselves as feeling equal when nothing about that says an equal situation. They just on there together.
I mean, the toughest part about it is DJ Academics just been talking big shit
Cash shit the whole time.
the whole time.
Living good too.
And he's like one of the worst people in the world to have a problem with because he's like, he lame as hell and everybody know it. But he just talk. He'll talk the biggest gangster shit and then he'll tell you he's not a gangster, but you behaving like one and you doing it from fucking Twitch.
And if somebody y'all know my rules. You say whatever you want, but be ready to face the consequences. The biggest thing is if a nigga see Academics and wanted to have a man-to-man conversation, you just know he wouldn't have it. If a nigga wanted to scrap with you, that was, I ain't even talking like some big huge nigga, because Roy or Maul ain't neither one of those. So nigga your size, y'all just same height, same weight, same size, and he just like, nah, nigga, let's just throw these hands. You just don't want to do it. That's just weird. It's just weird as a man. It's just like, nah, nigga.
He's not gonna fight you. He's just gonna talk shit about you on the internet.
Yeah.
And he's good at it. Like that's the problem. Is like, he's good at this like antagonistic, like he's Tekashi 6ix9ine. That nigga, they best friends. Nigga, they do the same shit. It's like, he's like good at this. It's like funny, but it's like
it's entertaining.
What?
It's the verbal blows, huh? Yeah.
You like, I'll beat this nigga ass, and he probably would, but that'll never happen. So
calling the cops.
So I'm about to go back to my Twitch family, sit in my gamer chair, and talk big shit.
And then, and it's like, it just, it's interesting, bro. Because then to talk the big shit and it be the tone and delivery, and that's the issue. Like, nigga, you gotta move with respect. Move with respect at all times, bro. At all times. And that'll save you a lot of drama, and that ain't always obvious with Academics, and that's why he's had his other issues.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I hate to see it, man, but I hope they figure it out.
So speaking of sauces, man, we was talking about Stepman ordering the extra sauce, man. I've read. Is this new news or did I just scroll on this on the gram, man? That Chick-fil-A, they only give you one sauce now.
I don't believe it.
They said it was new. They said it was a sauce shortage.
I don't believe
it. A sauce shortage?
Yeah, that's what they said. BT would be the resident Chick-fil-A sauce specialist because I don't eat that shit. Not Chick-fil-A. I'm actually like getting off of meat altogether, but what I mean by that is when I go to Chick-fil-A, I don't get no sauce.
You like the dry fries
or ketchup?
Ketchup is sauce, though.
It's ketchup sauce.
Ketchup sauce.
That's a great, like, people don't know. Like, if you say what kind of sauce you want and you say ketchup, people look at you like you're a fucking child.
Ketchup is definitely sauce from Chick-fil-A. They serve it to you in the sauce thing. They serve it to you for dipping.
Okay.
I mean, hey man, in the past, sauce has always been glamorized, where it's like, sauce is like, I don't know, is gravy sauce or is gravy gravy? But I feel like the term sauce has always been elevated. So it's like ranch. And it's like we always thought ranch was like, yo, I got to get a hold of that ranch,
you got to go get it from a hidden valley.
Yeah.
But at the same time, ranch is dressing.
Oh no, this is getting complicated. So damn it, you're right. What is sauce? I always thought sauce was thinner.
Because what it like you don't nobody say, I got this salad and I need some ranch sauce.
It's never happened. You're right.
They do have ranch sauce, but it's not ranch dressing.
Not see, no, so check this out. Thousand Island, you put that on your salad, right? It's salad dressing. But when you put it on the Big Mac, they call it secret sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not even a secret if you know.
Everybody know this bullshit.
Well, you know, Future just bought some stock in Chick-fil-A. That might be the issue.
It's Future fault.
He cut that
Yeah,
off.
because there's too much sauce. There's too much sauce. Too much sauce.
Yeah, I hear you.
I got too much sauce.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. So Chick-fil-A is notorious for their sauce. They notoriously do give up a lot. I can see them putting a limit on it, but one per item don't even make sense. Because for me, if I happen to go to Chick-fil-A at some point in time, I get a number one, pickles. Extra pickles with some cheese, probably pepper jack on my sandwich. Now I got my sandwich. Now my sandwich needs sauce, right? Technically, my sandwich need ranch, Polynesian, buffalo, barbecue. That's a perfect Chick-fil-A sandwich. I need all them shits on there, right? You got the fries. Now my fries, I could go back and get the residuals for everything that I just put. I'd probably also get a side of chicken strips, but that's neither here nor there. I get a 4-piece on the chicken strips, and then I get a kid's meal, 2 strips. So that's 6 strips total. There's technically enough fries. Got extra beverage. Wow, I'm with it, right? I need all my sauces, bro. And y'all gonna give them to me. And Chick-fil-A ain't never really tripped. McDonald's went down to 2.
Hey,
so I don't see a world where Chick-fil-A is just like 1.
So Lance, I got a question. Have you ever, and I know you have, been in the drive-through line with BT?
Yes. It's amazing.
Have you ever seen
It's amazing
the approach and effort he goes into with the order? Not only does he speak to the person in the first window, when he gets back to the second window, there's a whole nother set of instructions.
Yes.
In details. And I feel him on this part. As it's in the bag, he's pulling it all out and checking it. All in the bag, right? I've never been in a drive-through line with BT and the line ain't pile up behind him. No, that never happened. And it's so much instruction from when to take the fries out the grease.
But hey, and then the crazy part is, as he's doing this, he's so fucking polite.
Yeah. Oh, he's kind. Yeah.
It's like this nigga's the sweetest motherfucker you ever heard in your life, as he's telling these people very specific. And you know, Chick-fil-A, they're like, oh, my pleasure. Like, that's all they can say. Like Chick-fil-A can't be like, this nigga here. That's not in their handbook.
Nah.
Like Burger King would be like, hey, my nigga, you go home. You want all
bro. My McDonald's breakfast sandwich is ridiculous. My McDonald's breakfast sandwich and my Jamba Juice orders are both tonight. I ain't gonna hold you, but the shit tastes good.
What? Hold on. What's the breakfast sandwich order?
So McDonald's, right? McDonald's. This is the trick. You can get technically any sandwich works, right? Technically any sandwich works because I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. It don't matter which one it is. So let's say I get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, right? Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Number one, I don't want no biscuit. Let's start there. I want this bitch on a hamburger bun. Now,
oh no.
When we get in, I want that bitch on a hamburger bun. Now
You
McDonald's has
want that flaky ass biscuit?
No, keep that bullshit. No, McDonald's has this thing. It looks like a toaster, but they put the buns in it to toast the buns, right? And they don't cut this on until after 11 o'clock for lunch. And you gotta tell them, yo, listen, I don't want you ain't gotta. They'll be like, oh, we don't have buns. I said, no, you got buns. Reach in the back and go grab a bun, bitch, and bring it back. but you don't have to toast it, right? And they're like, oh, okay. Once you tell me you don't have to toast it, then what's that? But the buns are very, very soft. Like I like my bread. Bacon. We got the cheese on here. I say, yo, that egg, I don't want that egg. They got scrambled eggs at McDonald's that are like folded like this, right? Those eggs come out of a carton. Right. If you get the deluxe meal, those eggs come out of a shell. So I say, yo, give me the scrambled eggs off the deluxe menu on my sandwich. Now you got a hamburger bun with scrambled eggs, cheese, bacon. I say now add Canadian bacon. So ham, Canadian bacon, whatever y'all want to call it, add that shit too, because I know y'all got that back there. So it's eggs, bacon, cheese, Canadian bacon on a hamburger bun. Ketchup sauce. Nigga!
Yo, that's the day I quit working at McDonald's.
Man, but I tell them as soon as I get there, hey, listen, this order is going to be extremely confusing. Are you ready?
I ain't seen the McDonald's, but I've seen the pull up to the window like, okay, I know exactly what I want. This order might be a lot, but just try to follow me. Gets to telling people.
It sound like the interlude before it's on.
Yeah, this nigga go take, so okay, this nigga order a large pizza, but he want different shit on each slice.
He want different thicknesses of crust. Look,
I want stuffed crust, thin crust, Chicago style.
Yo, hey man, I used to think you could only change stuff at Burger King because it was have it your way. I didn't know you could go to other fast food places and change the whole order like that.
Mike, I do this everywhere I go. I gotta eat it, bro. I gotta put it in my because Lance don't even fuck with food like that. Much less meat, vegetables, it don't matter. Food ain't really his jam, right? It's water, nigga, and air. So
I got some.
You got some ice in there today to put some flavor in there. I don't fuck with ice. But like nigga, Jamba Juice is so you get a medium, has to be a medium, strawberry surf rider. Now the strawberry surf rider, I don't want the lime sherbet because the strawberry surf rider is naturally really, really tart. And I'm like, no lime sherbet, sub that with pineapple sherbet. Okay.
Word.
And they normally only put lemonade, but I say, no, break that up into 3 parts. I want pomegranate juice. I want apple juice, and they don't have apple. They have like an apple strawberry. And I want lemonade. So 3 parts on the juice to splash. Okay. And then add super greens and vitamins and immunity, like with zinc or vitamin C or some shit. Like add all that shit in there, which normally upgrades it to a larger cup because you put the fresh greens in there. Shit lit, nigga. That shit tastes like a vegetable fruit roll-up. I told him to put it on the secret menu. I don't know how you get shit submitted to the secret menu. So if y'all know how to put shit on the secret menu, then please tell me so I can get it on there.
You want your name on it, like the BT?
That'd be fine. I'm totally okay with that. That shit is amazing, nigga. You be like, oh, nigga, this is healthy. Minus the sherbet.
But I wonder if they would. Does Jamba Juice ask for your name like Starbucks?
Sometimes. Not me, no boy. They know what I want. I was like, hey.
I wonder if they would call it the BT or they would call it the nigga who keep coming in with these fucking confusing ass orders.
Let me tell you where they know.
Like it would be written all the way around the cup.
Detroit Airport. Obviously the one by my house. And there's another airport that they're familiar for seeing me. This is what happens, nigga. Then when I get off the plane, give or take what city I used to be in, I will watch the manager see me and be like, no, I got it.
I can't.
Hey, nigga, and Jamba Juice, nigga. I get the oatmeal. And I was like, yo, give me the oatmeal. And they put like apples and like cinnamon at the top. I said, yo, man, put a little bit at the bottom, a little bit at the top. I ain't trying to do all that stirring. And that little crumbles, put some at the top. So you could just, you know what I mean? You got to eat this shit, man. Listen, I encourage everybody. Y'all got to eat this shit. Tip big, get what you want. But both y'all know what's my favorite restaurant in Sacramento.
Oh, the waffle square shit.
It's because it's a country kitchen. Because when I tell them niggas all the weird shit, they don't say nothing. Oh, cool. Yeah, no problem. You want to do any? Let me tell you the restaurants I like. The ones where they write shit down on the paper and give it to the chef.
You don't like when they memorize.
Not even so much. I don't like when they have to when it's electric.
Oh yeah, you don't like when they do that show on the iPad?
Yeah, because they get confused, bro.
Yeah.
You know what happens on the iPad? They like, oh, there's no button for that, and they fucking malfunction.
Cause that don't go there. It's like, wait, hamburger bud. We don't. Nobody's ever asked for one of those.
Yeah, so early in the day.
Yeah,
man. Like hamburger buns typically ain't till like after 11.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at 9 a.m., a hamburger bun is just like the morning crew ain't never seen a hamburger bun.
Yeah. They don't even know about this.
Where are they?
What are the buns?
Got the biscuits.
Where's the hamburger bun section?
I tried though. Listen, I tried it on the biscuit. It don't taste the same. I tried it on the McMuffin. It don't taste the same. I tried it on the McGriddle. It don't taste the same. It got to be the hamburger bun. I tried to work with them niggas. It got to be with it.
Yo,
and
man,
I don't mind putting in the work. Like if it's late at night and I know I'm gonna eat some bullshit, nigga, I normally go to Carl's Jr. for my chicken strips because they got the best chicken strips in the game. And then I go to Jack in the Box for my fries because they got the best fries in the game.
Yo, man, you ain't like a fan of biscuits, man? You ain't had like a fresh buttered biscuit lately?
Yes, I like biscuits at the house though. I like biscuits be good. Biscuits good than the motherfucker at home.
Yeah,
and I'll do them out like or at a chicken spot, but it's like it's not a natural side to me.
I got you.
I fuck with biscuits though.
Yo, when you order those big orders from like those restaurants or the fast food spots, and you bag it up and you drive home, man, I don't know, something about it, I can visually see you smiling the whole drive back home.
Now, do your fries make it home?
Remember at Chick-fil-A, I told you I get a kids meal.
No, I'm aware, but tell the people.
At Chick-fil-A, I get the kids meal. I eat the kids meal fries. So by the time I get home, I still got fries, nigga.
Like an appetizer.
I still got like, nigga, if I go to Pizza Hut to get a pizza, I'm not eating Pizza Hut wings. Them shits is disgusting, bro. The Wing Street wings are super trash. Now, if you get like Pizza Hut, like the old school wings are great, but it's like, oh no, I gotta go get my pizza from here, and I go get my wings from, oddly enough, Domino's.
Really?
I thought you got your wings from, you know their name. I don't. The street, the truck.
Man, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them. My wing truck is.
Yo, man, I can't believe you just said Domino's. The dirt you done put on them in these streets. Now
for that pizza.
And Domino's pizza is great.
Domino's pizza is the absolute bullshit. It's the only thing me and Lance don't be agreeing on. That's when you see Lance cheap food, he be like, "Ooh, Domino's thin crust. Now this is eating." Like,
thin crust Domino's is good.
Really?
I'd rather have Totino's. The 99-cent Totino's pizza. I'd prefer that. Little Caesars.
Hey. Little Caesars is really disgusting.
That is disgusting unless you eat it there as it's rolling out the fryer.
Yes. First of all, I don't know why there's pizzas in the fryer, but keep going.
Yeah, man. That's what they call it only at Little Caesars. It's the fryer for their pizza, man. So you got to get it as it's circulating out, and it has to roll directly. You just got to eat it immediately.
Right. Domino's or 7-Eleven? What you eating, BT?
Pizza? 7-Eleven. Domino's is really, really bad, bro. I don't know how you eat that shit. I remember I showed up somewhere and it was on set and they brought out it was fresh. And I was like, fuck it. And I took a Domino's, it was cheesy, and I bit that shit. I was like, how in the fuck? Pepperoni, not even nothing aggressive. Just, nigga, are you serious? I was shocked at how disappointed I was.
Well, I only eat the thin crust.
Yo, what the hell in real life is pepperoni?
It's I think it's pig areola.
That might be why I like it, because they're medium sized. Medium to large areolas is my jam.
all areolas matter, but yeah.
Ladies, send me your areolas. Let me check them out, and I'll tell you how you doing.
I've never seen a bad titty.
I'm not willing to jump out that window.
I've seen every time because even if it was a quote unquote bad titty, I couldn't stop looking.
Well, there you have it. I stand corrected.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Oh snap! Hold on, I gotta take this call. I'll be right back.
Yes.
We'll stay on that. Hey man, I've been on remember back in National Geographic, you know, man, why are they the only titties they were showing us as children? Like, I feel like we didn't see other titties when we were kids except the ones in Africa. Yo,
that's, you know what, that's how you know Africa's paradise, because wherever like Europeans are from, it's too cold to have your titties out.
absolutely.
You can't, you know what I mean? You can't really, I'm pretty sure there's parts of India where they got some titties out. I don't know about Asia, but Africa, man, titties out. Them titties just tittying.
And I mean deliberately, like on purpose, yes. Those titties were presented to us when we were like younger for learning.
Right.
No other titties were just showed to us like, yo, these are the ones that, you know, you can learn from or anything like that. So, yeah.
Mike, when you order food though, what's your jam? You're like, oh, this is a good. I'm happy that I'm getting to eat this.
You know, man, it's a couple places, man, but I'm in the spices. You know how last time we talked about spices,
you
know, and there's a couple places, and one of them, the food is Vietnamese vegetarian, and it's all these heightened flavors and different food. So it might be like a spicy rice, or it might be a curry with a thick curry sauce, also spicy with vegetables in it. And yeah, that moves me. Yeah.
What was your first adventure into like other types of food? When you was like, oh, I'm not eating the like what I normally eat. This is my first time doing this. Like, but hey, I'm here for it.
Hey man, so a kid in Baltimore, we used to go to a restaurant called Chi-Chi's. Okay. It was Mexican. And nobody at my house, nobody at the house was making Mexican. We might have had tacos, but they was like black people tacos. You know, there was no authentic Mexican flavor attached to them. You know, it was a packet maybe. But yeah, when we went to that restaurant, it was like, oh man, this must be how it is to be in Mexico right now, man. We had refried beans. We didn't used to have refried beans at the house. Rice, you know, rolled up soft tacos. Growing up, I never had soft tacos. We only had hard shells. But when I got introduced to that place, I was like, yo, man, the world is really bigger than I could imagine.
I've had an interesting layout with Mexican food, right? Because I grew up in Texas and it's Tex-Mex, which is not Mexican. It's pretty different, right? There's like, we had like, you know, nigga tacos that my mom would make that I was a fan of. And then there was Tex-Mex, which is not, I don't know what makes it different, but it's different. It's like, it don't taste like traditional Mexican food. The flavor, the cuts, the size is already, The tacos are huge. Start there. Tacos are like large. Just like nigga, this is the taco, nigga. Okay.
So that's the text part of it. That's probably the text
That's
part.
the text part.
Everything's big.
Yeah, everything's making Texas.
Right,
The
right.
nachos are huge. The everything's obviously definitely larger. Then like you ever see like enchiladas or like shit with like anytime I've seen wet adjacent burritos or tacos, that's either I know it's either very traditional Mexican or it's Tex-Mex. I know it's one of those two.
You talking about pussy?
No. With tacos, no. Mexican food.
Close. Hey man, hey, before you finish, let me circle back to the Chi-Chi's. And this is a restaurant, Lance. This is not anything else but that. One thing that stood out. You ever been at that restaurant where they come out and one person got the plate that's sizzling and everybody look at the plate? That was the first time I saw that.
Was this fajitas?
It had to be. Yeah, that's the one when they walk out and it sizzles, man, and everybody kind of turns their head like, "Oh, damn, they plate sizzling," you know. So yeah, that was.
Nigga, there's a place, Mike, in Houston called Ponchos. The song goes, "Raise the flag, raise the flag." Now, why would they say raise the flag? Because at Ponchos, you order your food and you sit there and eat, and then if you want more shit from the menu, you literally just raise a flag on the table and they just bring you more. It's like a sitting buffet, and they'll just keep bringing you food. You just keep the flags at the end of the table. And when you raise it, they bring more food. They put it back there. You gotta surrender, nigga, if you want to get out of here. you got to surrender about this bitch. But then when I moved to California, like Mexican here is Mexican, nigga. It's like it's different, especially like the tacos are tiny. It's like the street truck tacos are like, this is a totally different experience. Still love them all though. Never had a bad experience with Latin food.
Yo, Lance, the question is, what's your first experience with food? Help me if I'm wrong, BT, outside of your culture. Ever.
You know, Domino's.
It's Italian.
You know what's interesting is what is our culture when it comes to food?
What is our culture?
Right.
American?
Hot dogs and beans.
No.
I think it's stuff I used to eat when I was.
No, oddly enough, I think chili cheese dogs might actually be American than the motherfucker. Hot dogs is not American. America doesn't have too many foods, oddly enough.
Are we talking about African culture?
Said hot dogs and beans.
No, man. This is what I think when he first said it. I think it was like all the stuff you ate in your regular house, and then when you went somewhere and it was like, oh, this is nothing that I've ever had.
Especially if you held on to it. Like Lance, I remember the first time I had Indian food, I was like, people would offer it to me. I'm like, I don't want no goddamn Indian. And then now I eat Indian food all the time. I'm like, no, Indian food, this is a motherfucker. Thai was like that too.
Yeah, because even when I eat I guess it would be Filipino food. I guess when I first had lumpia. Yeah, and that's light because I don't eat pancit. I don't eat nut. I just eat the lumpia.
What is lumpia?
You never had lumpia?
I'm pretty sure I've had it. I know I've had it. I just don't know what it is.
Those little egg rolls.
They look like egg rolls, but they had like meat in them, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, I wasn't
Filipino. They like these deep fried. There's this nigga. And the thing about lumpia is you can look up like, oh, I think I just ate 47 of these bitches.
Yeah. I have a problem with minced meat. Yeah, like ravioli. Like I don't like as much as ravioli should be right my jam.
Yo, I never been a fan of ravioli either.
It's the way that they chop the meat up, bro. It's mushy. I don't like tamales, and it's the reason I don't like. I'm not a fan of lumpia.
I don't eat tamales.
Yeah.
It's just lumpia. It's just I'm just down with lumpia.
Yeah.
Yo, where was the first place y'all was out and they sang "Happy Birthday" to you, and how'd you feel?
Nigga, I don't even remember that. It probably was Chuck E. Cheese if I go deep into Chuck E. Cheese, like a celebration station. Those are the only two places I can think of on the top of my head. I know it was a pizza involved, not Domino's.
Got you.
Definitely not Domino's.
Definitely not Domino's. Definitely not Domino's. So listen, man. Cold world, bro.
Diverse.
Cold world, bro.
Hey man, this is what I'm a J. Cole fan. I also feel like I don't like calling stuff a freestyle. Can't we just call it a verse? A really prepared, well executed verse.
They just don't have another name for it. Because we know, but freestyle, the definition of freestyle changed 20 years ago. You know what I mean? 25 years ago, maybe, whatever the case is. So it'd be like, we remember when cats used to just freestyle off the top of the head. Like Mr. Fab still does it.
Mr. Fab, the only niggas that I know freestyle, Mr. Fab, King Los, Common, Snoop, and then I'm a struggle after.
It's a few people who are still just going there. I ain't heard Corrupt rap in 10 years.
Me too, but I don't think he ever wrote a verse ever.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just say freestyle just to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? When people say it's freestyle, I'm like, oh yeah, the freestyle. Because it's like, you're not gonna call it a song, you're not gonna call it it's like, cool, call it a freestyle, man. Whatever.
And technically, Les, it still takes a skill to freestyle. Like even if you wrote the verse, right? You ain't never did it live in front of people with no edits on this beat, keep it all the breath. It's like still, it's a freestyle of Jace.
Yeah. I mean, just like I said, just for me, for simplicity, if y'all call it a freestyle, bro, we'll call it a freestyle. I got whatever, bro.
Hey, and that aside, bars. Hey man, he said a lot in a little bit of time. And for that, I respect it.
Yeah. So the thing about J. Cole. Now, I'm a J. Cole fan. I don't like J. Cole's music.
I understand that. Keep going.
So it's like I'm talking about, I like everything about J. Cole. I like what this nigga be talking about. This nigga be hooping. Like he just be out the way. He don't be saying goofy shit in the media. He ain't like super industry on no cornballs. He just like, yo, I rap. I'm nice as fuck. I play basketball. Like I'm a nigga. I be chilling, bro. I'm not super into materialistic and a lot of the falsehoods of the industry. I came in the industry one way and I seen how it was and I said, nah, I'd rather do it this way and y'all can have all that stuff. I love everything about J. Cole. It's just when the album come out, I put it on and I'd be like, all right, cool. Now that happened, let me go put this goddamn West Side Gun back in and enjoy myself.
It's so weird though, Les, because he's an amazing lyricist and an amazing musician, right? Like the music is good. The lyrics are amazing. It's just, I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm just not having
it's
a
like
good time.
House music. This will probably be what I play when I'm cleaning up my house and my kids are running around. Like it's early Sunday. Let the J. Cole play.
So man,
go ahead, Mike.
No, my thing is I'm gonna leave it. So you should probably go. All right, look. So collectively, are we saying that we could possibly be more interested in his hoop career in Africa than his next album?
Absolutely. But what I was saying was, but no, because it's the same thing that you said, Mike. My point is, something about this album feels like it's going to be really dope. From the interlude to this verse, it feels like an energy of like, oh nah, I want to hear what this talking about, and it dropped at midnight.
And Middle Child was supposed to be on this album.
Yeah, I didn't like Middle Child, but yeah.
But Middle Child is jammy. Like it's like J. Cole from a nigga that's south of Jace. I need more bounce, sir. That's it. You do great on these. When the niggas featuring with 21 Savage, when he's on beats that he don't produce that have bass lines and 808s, the nigga is J. Cole. I still like can't get enough, nigga, J. Cole. That's, the nigga that he didn't want to be, nigga, I'm about to blow up, nigga. That nigga that was like, Nas is so mad at me. Nigga, I'm like, listen, tell Nas, please scoot over because I like this nigga. This nigga is jamming.
Yeah, man, I'm about to blow up is man. Right.
Yeah. And I feel like what Lance just said, it feels like this album's heading that direction.
Hey, everything about that verse. Oh, go ahead, man.
No, go ahead.
Everything about that verse, it sounded like he was saying, I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt like the takeaway was from that verse is like, y'all don't forget that this is what I do. That's what I got from it.
Yeah, that nigga was definitely going in. I love what did that nigga say? No Bill Cosby, fuck him, let him sleep. I was like, yeesh. It is very interesting watching niggas get to where they get to in bars and verses. I'm like, this is
as a fellow MC, how are you inspired by it?
Listen, man, I definitely finished the verse last night. definitely, you know what I mean? Definitely wrote some shit last night I'm not ashamed of. You know what I mean? It is. I posted in the middle of the night because I was writing. I was like, finally, I had been sitting with this beat for the longest, and I was like, I knew I needed to write to it. I just couldn't find where the pocket was, and I found it. I am happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's all right.
I thought you was about to spit it. Ain't that how you felt, Mike?
Yeah, man, I thought it was on the way, man, because normally you bob your head a little.
Yeah.
It just starts to flow, you know?
Yeah, I just don't know how to deliver.
That's how
I just felt like
well, you know what I do? I'm not maybe 10 minutes before we started, I started adjusting stuff. So I'm still adjusting. I'm still cooking. Let me just find something in the middle.
I'm still cooking.
Still cooking, bro. Let me see how much of this I'm gonna do. Never happened before. Oh, fuck it, man. You know, Black Tea University, man. I'm only reading it, so the flow's not gonna be there, but I'm just reading it just to see where I'm at. I won't even start at the top. We'll just do a little chunk in the middle. This feels awkward. Hilarious. Ooh, she hella smitten, feeling I'm what she's missing. Want me to get to licking, I'm only here for sticking. Please, girl, don't get to tripping, cause my time is super ticking. Tell her best friend to come in, I ain't kissing on random kittens. Now listen, I might just switch the flow up to show how I show out at a show before I go nuts. Them deep cuts and scars, Ginsu level bars, samurai suicide, just to show that I'm hard. Just to show that I'm sharp. My bad. As attack on the stage, I attack on the stage. That's it, nigga. I'm gonna stop there, nigga.
Fire. Yo, man. I got so many questions. Come in, like, man, answer at your own discretion. So you don't want to like lick random kittens. So if she comes in and you meet her, then it's cool, or is that just like off limits for the one that's outside, the friend that's not in yet?
So so for juxtaposition of where we're at, this song is going to, I think I might have had this conversation on here or with y'all separately. Conceptually, this song has other comedians who are serious about music on it, right? So that's not the beginning of the verse, but it starts in a place where it's a show and women and blah blah blah, right? Then some chicks trying to, come down and get some fun, right? Listen.
Okay.
She's into me and she want me to eat that box, but I don't know you like that. So tell your homegirl come in here since she know you and she can eat your pussy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know. All right. Keep going.
Yeah. So, please. She hella smitten, feeling on what she's missing. She want me get to licking. I'm only here for sticking. Please, girl, don't get to tripping because my time is super ticking. Tell your best friend come in. I ain't kissing on random kittens.
I get it now. Damn.
So this is the question: How do you feel about how do niggas feel about eating chicks' vaginas? Like, what does it take?
Y'all go ahead. Give me a second.
You got Mike been out the game for a long time.
I have, man, and it's probably shaped my views to really make me want to jump in the bag, like man, when it's something you just enjoy, man, and
yeah,
just like but man, I'm like, I'm like from a safety perspective, man, like like that line you said hit me, like if it's too random, I say,
yeah, I mean, listen. I'd be a liar if I tell you I hadn't ate some strange before. Because look, it just depends. It just depends on where we are, vibe wise. Like how it ain't really how well I know you as it is how well my hormones know you. If my body say eat box, I'm gonna eat box. I can think of one time in my life where I was totally content just eating some chicken. I'm like, nah, I think I'd be fine if this has happened, right? And it was like, but it wasn't me. It was a sign from the Lord, right? Nigga, I pulled her panties down and it was a fucking diamond there. I was like, well, who am I to not eat that? I didn't even know we was going this far this time. And I ain't never hit before. But I was going just like, you know what I mean? I got a nice little trigger finger. I was like, and then it was smiling at me. I was like, oh man, it's a fucking diamond, nigga.
Yeah, the bling bling box.
Yeah, the bling bling box. That motherfucker was pretty. And I was like, well, I guess this is happening. Now I guess who's eating pussy today? This guy. And then she gave me the head. So everything was great. It all worked out. It all worked out. Didn't hit. Actually didn't fuck that night. She gave me some head, ate that box. So this worked out. I fucked like later on, like for a while, because we was like damn near together. But it was like the vibe, bro. It was just like
it still sounds like that night was a success.
No, it was a motherfucking success.
It's always interesting when you know a chick is waiting for you to do it, and you know in your head that that's not about to happen.
How do you wedge the gap?
Huh?
How do you wedge the gap?
I mean, we just gotta move on. Like shit, like everybody know, and niggas been in the same situation when you try and get some head, and she knows she not gonna do it, and you keep doing stuff, you keep bending your body like this, and she just everything you do, she like move her head the other way,
kissing your knee, like, hey man, come on.
Yeah, I don't like somebody who kiss all around me and then don't do it. It's like, why are you kissing my fucking stomach? Like, there's no that doesn't. Only thing exciting about you kissing my fucking leg is that I think you about to move over. What the fuck you kissing my leg for?
What the fuck is you kissing my leg for?
Bars,
nigga. The fuck is you kissing my leg for? That's going in something.
Yo, you know what's ruined it? Like back in the day, what ruined it a lot for me when I was in that situation, the squirm, try to get it to happen, is when you just put your hand on the head. It was like that ruined it. That's when it was like officially no.
I like how you threw the back in the day in there. That shit was gangster.
I was crazy young. I still remember it like it was yesterday.
I was crazy young.
Oh, that's good.
That's hilarious. Man, I'll go out. This is the kind of life I'll be living. Let me tell you something. Ladies, listen, it is what it is with me, bro. I don't give a fuck. I be spilling all the goddamn beans just to see if I can adjust and come up with some new shit. Let me tell you my go-to. If I could get her crotch level with me, like if she can be at the look, this is a win for me. Even if she don't do it, if she just breathe on my shit, that'd be enough. Like, man, you could just breathe. You could literally just breathe on this meat.
Like a fucking Nintendo cartridge?
Yeah, no, not she can't blow on it. Just breathe. Just hot air on meat, and a hand job will get you full spillage on them titties. Full custard on them titties. You hear me? But it tends to give whatever I need for the mental later. I'm just like, yeah, this works. This works. I'm good. You looked up at me. I'm fine from here. This is fine.
with no attachment. That's important too.
No attachment.
You know, the people don't understand it's tough. You know what I mean? When you insert your penis in someone, you know what I mean? It's that attachment get real sometime, and you might not want to deal with what's gonna come with that.
Because I'm not gonna be here. So
you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like that's why the head be so crucial. It's like, oh yeah, it don't really be the same kind of attachment with head.
No, y'all be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
It be when dick go past labia, nigga, all hell be breaking loose. You can't unfuck. Y'all fuck.
You can't put like an interlude before it. Like, nothing works, huh?
Y'all fuck, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, any point in time, she could be like, "Oh yeah, I used to hit that nigga." It'd be a healthier relationships a lot of time for both of y'all if that don't never happen. You gotta really just judge lightly. Like, I want us to be cool, baby girl. I didn't duck out of that so many times. I'll duck out the head. I'll be like, nope. I see where this is going.
If it's gonna be a problem, I'm out.
How can you know though? How can you know it's gonna be a problem? Hey man, look, cause hey man, when are we? Hey man, this might be that day, man. You know that day where we always find like the ladies that we bring on. It's like, when are we the problem? So I'm watching this. It's like some murder mystery this morning. That's what she put on every morning. And the dude, man, he a landscaper.
Nigga said, how do you know?
Hey man. So the dude was like a landscaper, man, and he wanted to be with this chick, right? And this dude was like, found out he was a stalker, man. He like sabotaged the last landscaper. He got the dude's hand caught up in a chainsaw. He had given the girl his card because he wanted to, like literally do her yard. And he ended up, stalking and, like, when is it when you get it and you become the problem? What guy is that?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? There's a lot more men out there who are like that, and they put everything on women when it comes to being emotional or crazy. But men are very possessive. You know what I mean? So, once the nigga inserts that penis of his inside of you, then he might start. He gets possessive. Now you gotta really train yourself, your brain, everything to not care about things. And it's extensive training. If you haven't went through that training, you're gonna get caught up in some other shit. So like a lot of times, like you'll hear the stories and I'll be like, nah, depending on who you talking to, right? You talk to a woman, she said, that nigga was crazy. Well, I think both of y'all was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think both of y'all was fucking crazy. And I think that a lot when I hear, you know what I mean? But I definitely don't think it's just a woman thing or a man thing. I think it's you know what I mean? And that comes from motherfuckers don't have the confidence to be honest about shit. Like if you honest, what BT just said, I ain't gonna be here. That's honest. Motherfuckers scared to say that because you say if I'm not gonna be there, she might not let me stick my penis in that pussy of hers.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna be here. So the choice is yours now. You feel what I'm saying? But what you learn is from the honesty, everybody's gonna do what they gonna do. Is you saying something ain't gonna stop a woman from doing something, it's going to make her ask you more questions. And she's only asking you questions to get comfort. She just wants you to say something to make her feel comfortable about the decision that she has already made up in her mind.
Absolutely.
So when is it our fault? A lot of the times. It's everybody's fault. Like I don't be putting it off on nobody. And one of the reasons why I don't like those murder mysteries is they always make the victim sound blameless. It's like maybe you wasn't supposed to get killed, but you was fucking up too.
Right. That's very often the case. It's funny how you assess what I said and I'm not going to be here because I consistently tell like the women that I talk to, like, listen, I be lying. But then I tell them right after that, I'm like, yo, listen, you need to understand I be lying, and I be lying in worst case scenarios, right? Because the reality is I'm probably gonna be here. I'm fine. I don't have no problems. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be here. So you can find total solace in that. So that when you realize I'm not really here like that, you be comfortable. I want you to date. I want you to find a nigga. Go live your life. I'm not going to be that guy. Man, and if I am going to be that guy, then I'll clearly make it clear for you.
It's interesting to me how simple and complex something is at the same time. Like to me, it's just people who just want to fuck or be fucked. They just want to be inserted in or insert in. But that's world changing in a lot of scenarios. It's life changing. And what are we really talking about, man? Like, some people see it way bigger, some people don't, but it's like two people connecting physically.
Yeah.
And this is like some of the biggest news you read every day. You know, you read about Bill Gates getting a divorce and he got a chick he's always had, you know, and it's like, I mean, some of us can see sex as just like, yo, man, an enjoyable occasion.
Right.
And so there's another part about it, right? Is I'm trying to figure out the psychology behind that, because I don't really know if people really genuinely feel like sex is just a good time without different traumas and things attached to it that makes you disconnect from wanting real connection and just saying, I'll just take that part. Because yes, if I see a chick, it's like, oh, I want to fuck her.
Yes.
Right. That's
and you know nothing about her at that point.
Know nothing about. I just see her like, and she got a fat ass. You know what I mean? But another part of me just be like, damn, she got some big titties. I just want to see them.
Oh yes.
Like I don't really need to go through the whole process of. I just want to see her titties, and then that's it. Like I don't want to get to know you. I don't need to do that. I just, you know, you got some big, nice looking titties. I just want to see if they are as nice as I think they are as I'm undressing you with my eyes.
Yeah, I'm areola curious is what I call
it. Yeah, that's it. Like
if I saw you in pasties, wouldn't satisfy. I need to see your titties.
Nah, the pasties ain't gonna work.
And that's only because we wear clothes, man. Like if nobody wore tops and every woman walked around with titties, it just wouldn't be the allure. Shirts are the problem.
That's a fact, Mike.
Yeah, I'm totally with Free the Nips for women, which is really awkward because that shit came out right around Free the Nips and the woman's like Me Too movie was like simultaneously. I was like, y'all gotta pick a side, bro. I'm confused.
Yeah.
You want me to look or you don't want me to look, but I am confused. You walk around. Women get to walking around me with them thin ass shirts with nothing under them. Like they sometimes just do straight lingerie. Nigga, I'm looking and I'm a slobber a little bit and I don't give a fuck.
Who's to judge me? Oh, bitch, who is you?
So you got them titties. Titty in. You hear me?
You think I'm not all in on the looks?
I love them.
What's your, when you see it, what's the first thing you be looking at, Mike?
See if my wife is looking at me. Yo, man, when some titties pop up, I look over at her and she'll be right here. And we both know why we looking at each other.
She saw him get out the car. Like, we in the movie theater. I saw her.
Hey man, you know, occasionally we enjoy stuff together.
Nice.
Like, damn, she thick. You know, we do that a lot. You know, but there's you know other times too. You know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's a great answer, Mike. We'll move on.
Yeah, you saw how I avoided it? You saw how I avoided it entirely? Did you see that?
Mike ain't got no headphones and she could be right off camera. I get it, Mike.
Amen. So to answer your question, their eyes.
Yeah, I can fairly. You're saying, wait, what's the question? You're saying, what's the first thing you look at when you see a chick, or you saying when you see?
Oh, I know what you look at, BT. I was asking Mike.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, you got to know me, bro.
I know exactly what you're looking at.
What else did we say? We said we got podcast. We jumped in the titties. Listen, man.
We jumped in the titties.
And it just happens.
Man, listen. I think this playing shit is so interesting, bro.
Uh-oh.
I'm very happy about this. The whole NBA, they can stop complaining. They can stop. So I hope this shit never ends. I think it was a brilliant idea. I fucking love it. In general, let's go back. If there's 30 teams in the NBA, how many teams should actually make the playoffs? Because 16 has always felt like a lot.
Okay.
I think 16 is a lot. That's more than half. More than half the team shouldn't make the playoffs. I like 6 solid. Because now when you clinch a playoff spot, because a lot of clinches happened yesterday. When you clinch a playoff spot, that shit means something. Like, nah, you in there. Nothing's going to happen. You got a playoff. You in the playoffs. So now with the play-in tournament thing, because I think the Lakers going to be in it. I think they're going to play the Warriors. I think they're going to lose. I think they're going to lose to the Warriors, and I think they'll beat whoever the second team is.
The Spurs or the Grizzlies or something like that?
Yeah, I think they'll beat them. I am very, very excited about the idea of a play-in tournament. I think it's fucking phenomenal.
I mean, it adds drama, and we love drama, and mixed in with the sports. So you know what I mean, when it was, because at this point in the season will be done.
Yes, talk about it.
You would have the 8 teams, and then it would be like, okay, there's no real point for it's over. It's like you might have be switching positions, but you got
to be resting and shit.
Yeah, it's like, but not everybody got to play now, or at least the 10, and even with the 10, it's like the Kings still have a chance to make the play-in tournament. It's a long shot, but they got to win. They got to win out, and the Spurs got to lose out. And as a competitor, you like, yo, you still got hope. Yeah. So it even gives those teams something to play for still.
Like Phoenix said, what's the name? Like Phoenix did last year. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, and they went 8-0 in that bubble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then the interesting part is I like the Lakers over Phoenix and Utah.
Yes. So, we had this conversation Tuesday. And I said I like the Warriors over Phoenix and Utah too.
Yeah,
they played both of them. They played both of them. They beat both of them.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell is out too, but
I don't know when that nigga's coming back.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he's out, that changes everything.
Yeah, nigga, if that nigga come back game 3 or 4, nigga, they might be in trouble. Steph's on fucking fire right now. That team looks exhilarating. They are not the team at the beginning of the season. They look excited. They look exuberant. They look confident.
That would be my favorite story if the Warriors went to the finals or some wild shit like that.
If they played, let's look. Let's look. I'm gonna take a real look. Cause it came up the other day. Where's that shit at?
You saying if the playoff right now? I think they're the 8th seed.
No, there it is. Okay. So if the Lakers, the Lakers will play the Warriors, what y'all want to say, win or loss?
It depends on if LeBron and AD playing. Clearly.
Let's say that they're gonna both play.
You talking about for the actual play-in?
Yeah, for the play-in.
Oh, let's say that they both there. They both there.
Yeah, and then let's say that let's say the Warriors beat the West Ham, so that we'll put them at number 8. If they're playing the Jazz, I can easily see them beating the Jazz, especially with no Donovan Mitchell or if he come in too late. Right?
7-game series.
Okay, then they would play nigga Denver or Portland. I can see them beating either one of them. No Jamal Murray, Dame, and Steph. That could go either way. I'm not confident saying that they would lose that either way.
CJ, Melo, Nurkic.
I've seen better. So that would put the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. Wait for it. To meet the Lakers again. Nigga, that's crazy.
I thought they put the Lakers out on that first game.
No. If they beat,
not the play-in.
That's just the play-in. Play-in, the Lakers would play Phoenix. They would beat them. Dog walk the Clippers. And then the Lakers would play the Warriors. And nigga, that's
the Clippers or is it the Mavericks?
Yeah, Clippers or the Mavs. It was no reason to talk about that. Dog, that's bananas. I think that is like it's not just the drama, it's the competitive thing that's happening.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Look who's right on time. Look. if it isn't the player, he actually plays for a team. You might have seen him warming up.
The Pelican Star.
What up, bro?
Lance, I know your literate ass ain't got no books behind you.
You at the Best Western?
I'm in my stupid motherfucker.
That's how much Tony let her road.
I make my room like a hotel.
That glass shower with no door on it.
White towels only.
Mikey Winfield ain't got no headboard. He got garbage bag right here.
How you been, man?
Good, man. How was the oh shit, what'd I do? I done left you guys.
Hey Tony, when you come back,
I gotta stop touching shit. I'm touching shit.
Okay.
You on the iPad or your phone?
My phone. Why I look funny?
Nah, you look fine.
Oh, there you go.
Well, thank you, Lance Woods. Damn, in that city.
You said what?
It's a foggy day in that city. I'm again.
This nigga here.
Is that the pandemic?
You said there's a lot of smog.
What you talking about?
BT in the back.
Oh, there you go. Oh, all right. This is a green screen too.
Oh man. So nigga, are you Tony, I don't even know how much you keep up with hoop.
I wouldn't if I was a Detroit fan.
Yeah.
With basketball?
Yeah.
Probably like 99% no. out of 99.
Listen, we talked about titties. We talked about J. Cole versus.
But I got my Kings jersey, Halliburton.
Definitely got the Halliburton jersey.
Deny him.
Yeah. I know Halliburton been going in.
Thank you.
Halliburton been going in.
Him. That's right. Steph Curry, move out the way.
Hey, you know what this? Oh no, I know what to ask you because I would love your opinion on what we had talked about last week. What do you think goes into a special that makes a comedy special? We talked about this last week, and it's like what I think what had happened was we were like, what's the differentiating factor that's like, all right, nigga, you taped your performance with really good cameras versus this is a special.
We would have asked you last week, Tony, but you know.
Your hair like prison vagina hair. nothing. Just let it go. Just let it. Hey, I don't. That's hard, man, because to me, it depends on what are you looking for in the special. A lot of people got different personalities, different views on what they like. Some people like Big Bang Theory. I think it's fuck that shit. I can't even look at it. I think it's quick and it's cute, but it ain't my kind of comedy. But for stand up, for me, if you moving around and you exciting and you having a good time and you know, I dig it. You know, like Lance is special. He's just animated. That's kind of special. And like I watch Dave Chappelle and he's a clever dude, but I can't watch it twice. Or I can't watch it all the way through. It's just not doing that. He's sitting there smoking cigarettes, and I'm not that kind of. I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Because
comedy is acquired taste, and everything appeals to people differently.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's not a. It can be, and it'd be funny, but I just don't like. I like somebody just, you know. I mean, action movies and horror movies. Like that. I like shit moving. I got ADD. I think my wife says she said I got ADD. She talking about every track. She said when I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway. But dang the point. So I don't know. What do you think? Did y'all come up with the top 3 specials? Not as money wise, but quality wise.
Oh my God!
Who's your top 3 to 5 specials that appeals to you? Just like, did y'all cover that?
No,
I'm not talking about magnitude of money and how large. I'm talking about just if you had to watch it again 5 times for a month. What's 3 or 4 specials would you watch over and over if you had to?
Well, Raw is definitely one for me. Raw for sure.
Yeah, I love
Raw.
Delirious better than Raw.
Really?
I don't know. Just something just more. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, Raw. Delirious is definitely sillier. There's more relationship shit and Raw.
Yeah. And Mark Lawrence, Run Tell That. I dig that special. But I'm such a big fan.
I gotta watch that again. Because man, after seeing You So Crazy and then Run Tell That came, to me at the time, Martin being in my top 5, it didn't live up to it. Now my life.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Because he was always one of them guys that ain't seem like he had shit planned. He started talking and reach for the funny when he get there. He always think, I think he was just one of my favorite specials because it was like I was a big fan, real big fan. So shit.
I could watch Patrice O'Neal Elephant in the Room 100 times.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey had a 30-minute special that I loved called That's Deep. It was a 30-minute HBO.
Right. I can watch Afros and Bell Bottoms.
Yes.
Wait, who's that?
Sinbad.
Oh yeah. I like Brain Damage.
Oh yeah, Brain Damage was funny too. Damn, I forgot about that. I'm tripping.
Nigga, I like Illin in Philly while we here. Illin in Philly, Tommy Davidson is fucking phenomenal to me. With the cat and the soda.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
Really?
Hey man, y'all seen I don't even know if it got a title, but Martin's HBO special when he did The Fly. That was like the first one he did an impression of The Fly, man. And
30 minutes?
Really?
In his half-hour special. It was crazy.
That was before Def Jam?
It was probably at the same time.
Okay, so that he was big, so that just pushed him over the edge there.
Yeah. What's the name? Why the fuck I can't think of the Chris Rock special?
Bigger and Blacker.
The one before Bigger.
Bring the Pain.
Bring the Pain.
Bring the Pain. Now after that, I didn't like none of his stuff. It was he was catering to the political the broad of everything. Just
gotcha. That's just not your jam. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I love Never Scared, but you don't like the political shit.
Bigger
like
and
Bill
Blacker.
Maher. Bill Maher's funny, but he's just politically funny. That's how Key and Peele got over on everything because it was based all on politics and making fun of presidents and governors and senators.
Yeah.
And, it's a market for that. I mean, that's the people that laugh at like this. He doing Don Chaney. Did you see this when he did? Oh, I like to bust a gut. Them the guys that laugh like that. They go, we didn't have 4 more seasons. And he did the black guy. What's the black? Obama. Yeah. They don't know that name. How you gonna say the black guy?
Well, Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security was great too.
Was that when he started playing the piano?
No, that was when he was talking about Al Pacino, Jennifer Lopez, LL Cool J.
That was cool. I'm not a big fan.
Was that filmed? Was that filmed in like Sacramento? In
No,
like one of the arenas.
Not that I know of.
I know the next one he did, it was sucking ass till he got on that piano.
That was the first one.
He was really Ray. Thank God he was Ray. That set was blind, nigga. That set was blind as shit. What about females?
I love Taylor Thomas's last special, but that's me. I thought it was quick.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I like Taylor a lot. I think she's hysterical.
Yo, Samore got a dope special, man. It's so funny.
The chandelier one?
Yeah, I believe that's
was
the
it that
one,
or the one before? I think it was.
Yo, man, I want to say the one where she had on something tight and she had on heels, but then
that's what she said. That's what she said when she used the dildo for the first time. She almost cracked her tooth. Shit was fucking hilarious.
I like Wanda Sykes.
Yeah, Wanda Sykes. Yeah.
No, when Monique went into the prison, I Could Be Your Cellmate.
Yeah, that was
dope as shit.
I'm about to say
that
Monique.
was dope. And then Wanda Sykes, she had a Netflix joint like 2 years ago that was real good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, yeah, I think I seen some of that.
Ali Wong.
Like the way she talked. I like the way she talked.
Yeah. Ali Wong got 2 dope Netflix joints too.
Yeah.
You see Ellen DeGeneres?
I thought Ellen was good too.
Yeah. Well, she's always funny, dude. She's the female Seinfeld, dude.
Yeah.
She's real super sharp and clever. And just
So they said that she's about to walk away from her show. She said it's not a challenge no more.
Yeah, it's supposed to be giving it to Tiffany.
They're talking about giving it to Tiffany Haddish.
Okay.
The daytime show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole different show then.
Yeah.
She also said though it was done on purpose, like it was orchestrated. Like all the toxic mention about everything behind the scenes. Yeah,
right.
That was put together to take her out of some.
That's what Ellen said.
Well, that's what the article said. She said, it said the quote word was orchestrated.
They said because she can't, call her staff niggers anymore. She's like, the challenge is gone.
Look, but Tiffany can't.
Tiffany going to. She go.
How you niggas doing?
That's cool. That's just gonna be. She's gonna be good as a host, man. She got to develop her interview skills. It's a certain. I'm just put it right there.
That's housekeeping.
I wish. I can't have no fine housekeeper. It'd probably be some big fat German bitches with moles on their face. They just kicked out the young Spanish chicks with the negligees. It's somehow they can't clean.
Nigga, they got this shit in LA, these topless maids. Nigga,
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, if you call them, it'd be a chick standing in a corner with no shirt on, and it'd be a regular woman just cleaning the house.
Yeah, I heard about that.
She just standing there with her titties out eating it on her phone. Meanwhile, there's another. She ain't gonna clean up shit. She don't know how to do
Money, the other girl don't.
that.
All right, I gotta hit the airport, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
No, man, we're glad you pulled up, Roberts, man. We love you, bro.
Yo,
Bye,
yo, before we leave, hey Tony, how do you get that chain around your neck? Oh man.